I love Mahouka. I love this series, I love the characters, I love the setting, and I love how they use scientific magic. It's really cool. Mahouka is an interesting series, and it definitely has me entertained about those elements. But Mahouka is not a good anime. Let me explain why. This is just my opinion. I am not downing Mahouka as a series. I know for a fact the light novels are a lot better, and so is the manga. The reason why I don't feel like Mahouka is a good anime for multiple reasons. I'm not saying that I'm not enjoying the anime. I enjoy the anime. I'm just saying, when it comes to the real important information, like CADs and fortification magic and stuff like that, it's hard for an anime watcher to really keep track of what is going on. I mean, you may have the best mind ever and be able to keep track with everything, good for you. But when it comes to anime watchers, they expect anime not to handhold them, fine. And I understand that. Mahouka is not doing that. But there's a difference between not hand-holding someone and completely just dumping information on someone that they will not understand. For instance, it's like teaching someone division when they don't even know there's fraction and addition math. That's exactly what Mahouka is doing. For instance, it brings up all this different type of magic and different, like, sequences, CADs, and different elements of different, like, fortification magic and stuff that is brought up in each individual episode, but I mean, they really don't cover it enough. They really don't give enough information on the different things, and when they do cover it, you really don't understand the basis of it from the original starting point. And so, maybe it's because I'm stupid and I can't keep track of Mahouka, but as an anime-only watcher, a person that has not read the manga or read the light novels, it's getting increasingly harder and harder to keep track of all these different elements that are introduced in the anime. And it doesn't help the matters to when I know for a fact, as I've been told a couple times, they're trying to shove in 8 volumes of the light novel into this 20-something episode anime, which honestly, in my eyes, should not work at all. You should never force that many volumes, especially a series like Mahouka that really has a lot of monologues and inner thoughts, along with a lot of character development, along with all these scientific factors that you need to know about each individual CADs. They should not force 8 volumes into one season. It shouldn't happen. Now, I'm not complaining on Mahouka as rushing things. I'm mainly complaining on Mahouka because I feel like they're worrying more about the action of this series, honestly, than they're actually worrying about the real detail nitty-gritty of the story. Now, I'm going to talk about this episode, okay? Now that I've got my little, I guess, rant or talking about how I truly feel about Mahouka at this time, I want to talk about this episode. Now, all that aside, this episode was good. We find out that there is a third party messing with Mari this episode, and Tatsuya notices something's going on. Most likely it's spirit magic messing with her board. And so Tatsuya tries to figure out who exactly is causing this, and at the same time he said most likely there's someone underwater. But it would be impossible because, I mean, how would they not be detected by the anti-magic team? So Tatsuya comes up with the idea saying most likely spirit magic is being used, and they're affecting it at a certain individual time when the conditions are met. But we also find out at the end of this conversation that someone is messing with someone's CAD. They are messing with the competition CAD, and they're somewhere in the committee board. So the committee board is rigged, and someone in the committee board definitely wants a certain individual team to win. And so I'm interested about this. I'm really interested to find out exactly who is manipulating behind the scenes, and who is this third party that's willing to mess with people's CADs to be able to let this certain team win. Because clearly they were trying to take out the competition in this episode, but why would they do that? Now, another thing also that has popped up this episode, we get to see Shizuka that talks to Tatsuya and saying that, can you come work for the family? Now I want to talk about this for a quick second, okay? Shizuka states in this episode that she's talked to Tatsuya quite a few times about having him join her family. But the thing is, I honestly don't remember Tatsuya constantly getting bugged by her constantly over and over again. I don't know if it's just me, but I don't remember those certain scenes of Tatsuya being bugged by Shizuka multiple times. It's probably because they decided to skip over those elements. But either way, it's interesting to see that Tatsuya has a big fan base growing now. I mean, a bunch of people are coming to him now to mess with their CADs and completely just rework them and make them a lot better. That's clearly what we're seeing, and I enjoy that a lot. Animation, I love the animation of this episode. It was really good. I love the music. The music is freaking top. There's no way else I can describe the music. The music is enjoyable, top, and it definitely suits the theme of this series, and that is just saying that right there. It's definitely some type of music I would listen to in the sidelines if I want to have something that can pump me up. So anyways, everybody, this is going to be the end of my anime review of Mahouka this week. Hopefully you all understand that whatever I said in the beginning was just my personal opinion as an anime-only watcher. I have not read the manga, I have not read the light novel, so I am a newbie when it comes to Mahouka. So I'm sorry if I offended anyone, I really am. But I feel like you all deserve my honesty. So everybody, I love you all so much. Please be safe. Chibi out.